How you doing, guys? Today I want to talk to you about jumping. Every dog sport out there, almost every dog sport out there, involves jumping, and I've noticed for the past years that I've been in dog sport that most people don't actually train their dog to jump. If they are doing anything, it's basically ritual jumping. They teach their dog to jump a certain height from a certain distance, and that's about it. And it doesn't really work like that. I mean, even if you're doing, whether you're doing IGP or you're doing monitoring or any other protection sport that involves jumping, or if you're competing in obedience that has jumping in it, or even agility, that you got the same height all along, so the entrance for the jump or the exit, if you're talking about agility, is different, but the height is supposed to be the same. So most people are working with their dog and training with their dog on the highest jump level and stay there. And it's a really big problem, because the impact a dog has when he's jumping so high, whether it's 1 meter, 120, or whatever you're doing in agility, 50 centimeters, 26 inches, and the impact that the dog has while landing is intense. And when you're jumping over and over and over again, your dog is gonna get hurt one way or another, whether he's gonna bust his knees when he lands and turns, or he's gonna hurt his shoulders and rip some muscles and some soft tissue. And it happens a lot. I've seen a lot of dogs get hurt while jumping, and it doesn't have to be like that. I mean, look at the world of horses. I don't remember how exactly it calls, the horses jumping and stuff like that, but there is not a single competitor in horse jumping that doesn't teach their dog how to jump. They're talking about speed, and to help that horse choose what lead should he be, when he's supposed to jump, how he lands, how many strides is he taking between jumps. And we're not doing it with our dogs. I mean, yeah, you're sitting on the horse, so it's easier to control what your horse is doing, but people are training a lot to get the horse to jump the way they want him to jump, the way he should be jumping, okay, to keep him safe, to pass clean jumps, and to get the high scores. But mostly because you want to keep your horse safe, because horses are heavy, and when they jump they get hurt, and if they jump correctly they can keep doing it for years. It's the same with our dogs. We need to teach our dogs how to jump, not how to jump 1 meter back and forth and that's it, okay, not jumping to catch a frisbee, but that's it, or not jumping the 26 inches of agility and that's it. Okay, there is no reason to keep training your dog on the same height. You're actually causing your dog to know exactly one type of jumping, and whenever he will encounter a situation that is not exactly like training, maybe the grass is slippery, maybe the height of the jump is not exactly 1 meter or 26 inches because somebody made a mistake. Maybe when he's jumping, he's not going to be straight in front of the jump, and he has to get an angle when he's starting to jump. So when you're working with your dog, you have to teach them how to calculate their jump, how to think about what kind of stride, what's their lead, when should they take off, how should they land, what should they do after they land. So every jump has a few factors to it. It's the approach to the jump, it's choosing the takeoff spot, it's the way your dog is acting while he's in air, okay, the arch of the jump, how he lands, and how he keeps moving after the landing. Okay, all of those aspects of jumping should be trained, so your dog will think every time he jumps, I don't want a dog jumping automatic. Okay, like, okay, I know, I run, I jump 1 meter, I pick up the dumbbell, I run back, that's it. No, there is no reason for a dog to jump 1 meter every training, because he's gonna get hurt. If a dog, you should get to that height or even higher to build a confidence in your dog, so he knows he can jump that high. But most of your training, there is no reason to go so high, whether you're doing agility or you're doing competitive obedience, or you're doing IGP, or you're doing wandering, you should work on jumping and teach your dog the skills he needs to jump. And you should work on his body awareness, so he will know where his legs are and where his body is compared to the environment, so he will know how to position himself for the jump. And you should work on strength training to keep good muscles that will hold all the joints together and will give your dog power to jump the right way. Okay? And it's hard, it's a lot of work, okay, but it's working, and it's doing so much better. I mean, most problem with dogs and jumping is lack of confidence, is they don't really know how to jump. They just have a set picture in mind, and once the picture is different, the dogs don't know what to do. So keep exposing them to all kinds of different jumps, all kinds of different heights, all kind of entry points and lift off points, and there are a ton of exercises you can do. You should just, you know, Google grid work for horses or for dogs on YouTube. I currently don't have any videos about that, but I'm going to make some for you. If it's interesting you, comment on this video and let me know that you want to teach your dog how to jump, and I'll upload videos for you. No problem. I have a lot of information about that and I want to give it to you. So if you want, let me know, shoot me a DM or comment on this video right here and I'll do it. Don't forget to get fit and stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.